Okay, and I'll just scoot these cards back. Perfect. Okay. So this is January through June, and then we have a theme and a challenge here. And then we're going to also have, oh, you got 2 here. Cards for each month. Oracle cards. There's February. Whoa. There's March. That card's come up a lot for people. April. There it is. Thank you. May. Whoa, okay. Nope, I'm putting it back in the deck. Just asked if I'm supposed to keep those or if I should keep shuffling. And I heard a no. So, May, and last but not least, let's see what's in store for June. Hey yo. Okay. I'm actually going to keep all 3 of these for June. Feels like it's important. This year feels like it's pretty important for you guys. The same thing happened with Pisces. All the other ones got 1 card for their theme and 1 card for their challenge, which is usually expected. But for some reason, Pisces and you got 3 cards for the overall theme of the year. Pisces got 3 cards for its challenge, but you got 2. So we're going to go over that right now. So make sure you get comfortable because this is going to take a little bit. And here we go. So, the theme. Okay, so we have 2 major arcana cards here, and then the 7 of Swords or 7 of Air here. So this feels like it's a very significant year for Aries. Major arcana cards signify major events in our lives. We have the Life Experience card, which says a significant life event. Look at that. Exactly what I just said. A powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. I believe this is the tarot card. I mean, not tarot. The Tower card in the tarot. And then we have Awakening, which is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And then we have the 7 of Air, which is the 7 of Swords. Plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. So it feels like there are some pretty powerful changes that are occurring this year that are calling you to reevaluate your situation and see that there's a better way to do things. Looking at things from a different perspective, plans that need revision. Powerful revelation that leads to change. So I feel like there's going to be something spiritual going on here. The 7 of Air. The 7 for me, sevens represent spirituality. And then we also have the Hanged Man here, the awakening, both signifying epiphanies occurring, shifts in the way that you view your life, your lifestyle, how you're handling situations in your life. And then we also have the Tower, which even says, you know, a powerful revelation. So definitely there's going to be something that is going to jolt you this year. And it's really important to kind of step outside of the situation and just take a look at it without getting emotionally wrapped up in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, not reacting immediately, rather stepping away from the situation and viewing it from like a bird's eye view, or just a different perspective, like just looking at it differently than you normally would, so you can learn a lesson here. There is definitely a significant lesson that needs to be learned here. Something that is going to definitely shake your foundation. And I'm not trying to say that in a way that's scary. So I mean, it's most likely going to feel uncomfortable because we have the Hanged Man, and Hanged Man usually signifies uncomfortable events, but it's for the purpose of growth, and for it's occurring to kind of snap you out of the way things have always been, so that you can see a new way of doing things. And then your challenge. Okay. Challenge, we have another major life event. So, renewal. And this is the Judgment card in the tarot. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. And then we have Four of Earth, which is Pentacles. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So I feel like this is, your challenge is letting go and releasing control. Releasing control and letting go, so that you can allow yourself to like embrace the shift, basically. So this is a year of review. This is a year of self-evaluation that is asking you to make some drastic changes in your lifestyle. And I feel like it has to do with how control comes up in your life, and it seems like it affects you more with the way that your finances fluctuate, is when your level of control is affected. And learning to like release that control factor, you know, so you can see your own flaws and, you know, accepting them and releasing the old habits, the way you've always done things, so that you can step into this new phase. So this year is a major shift for you. A major shift in how you do things on a regular basis. Okay, so January. Okay, January, we have the Eight of Swords. And this indicates a desire for freedom, or breaking free of the way you've always done things, breaking free of personal fears. This says an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. So this is a month of allowing yourself to push through those fears and continue moving forward. It's like things have been pretty good mentally for a while, and then for some reason it's like you're waiting for something bad to happen, or you think that whatever's going on is worse than it actually is, and it's like self-sabotage in a way that kind of talks you out of continuing moving forward. And the oracle here is saying that it's important to really, like, this is a month of getting out of your head and reconnecting with the rest of your body. So going out into nature, connect with nature is the one card. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And then we have get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So this is a month of getting out of your head and getting some exercise, moving your body more, because the more stagnant you are, the more active your mind becomes and finds things to entertain itself with that are most likely not true, things that have never happened and never will happen. You know, situations like that. You know, the fairies are calling you to get back outside, get yourself grounded. This is a month of grounding. And it's really important that you do this and really check in with your body this month, because it's going to set the tone for the rest of the year. Because if you go into February and March and stuff with a frazzled mind, it's really going to affect how you react to the major shifts that are going to occur this year. and it continues. So first, this is a time of, you know, calming the mind by reconnecting with the body and getting grounded. And then February, we have the balance card, which is temperance in the traditional tarot. It's the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So another thing is this year in numerology, it is between the karmic number 12 and the 3. So it can fluctuate between the two. That when it's in the 12, it's that energy of the Hanged Man, which is, you know, uncomfortable times that are really asking you to slow down and have patience and just take a look at your surroundings and your environment and see how you can adjust it to reflect your intentions for the year. It's like getting yourself recentered in a way. And then when it's in the 3, that makes the year like highly creative and a really great time for manifesting. So when things start to lull, these are the times when you are attracting the most, because it's like clearing away distractions so that you can get yourself centered and look within again. And then also look at your surroundings and see, how can I shift my surroundings, my environment, to reflect what it is that I'm trying to attract into my life. So it's like strengthening that magnet again, within and without. So when we have the balance card here, the energy of this card feels like a lull, like things kind of slow down again. And this is a month that is calling for patience, so that you can continue to rebalance yourself. So you are in the process of that in January, And then in February, you're continuing the rebalancing process by tapping into your emotional self. So we were working with the mental and the physical self in January, and now we are working with the emotional self in February. It says, admit your true feelings to yourself, be honest with yourself, only know what it is that you truly desire. Which really, works perfectly with what I was saying about setting up your whole environment internally and externally to continue to reflect and attract what it is that you actually want for yourself and for your life. So continuing to get recentered and realigned, checking in with your energy and your emotions, and just doing what needs to be done to reflect those feelings. Okay. So, January and February have been a time of recentering, grounding, and rebalancing. And now that you are feeling like you are more in alignment with the universe and with yourself, then you're feeling more energized and ready to go for the year. So March comes in and it feels like you're just ready to take on the world. Obviously you're still working during this time, so it's possible that now that you are realigned with your truth here, you're being rewarded for doing the hard work with yourself for the first 2 months here. It says victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. This is 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands. And it's about getting back into that fiery energy and surrounding yourself with supportive people. People that are going to support your decisions and support where you're headed. So really pay attention that as you are adjusting your environment to reflect your needs, you're also adjusting, the people that you surround yourself with, that are more supportive of who you are, who you're trying to be, and where you're trying to go. Because we all need that extra push, that extra motivation. And this is also, the spirit realm really cheering you on, letting you know that, they're supporting you and your decisions. And you may find, spiritual signs coming your way. You may find things are feeling like they're coming together here for you. The oracle card here that I pulled is do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So I almost feel like I want to say where something isn't as great as it seems or something like that, or somebody may be offering you something that feels like it's really showering you with gifts, and it's making you feel like this kind of energy, when really you need to be doing your research and on the offer and seeing if it is actually right for you, if what they're saying it is true, and also seeing if it's in alignment with your personal needs and truth and energy. Because you need to be choosing things that are reflective of those spiritual needs. So really do the research before saying yes to things. I think that's very important to say for March. Especially in March, we have Mercury retrograde. occurring from March 5th to the 28th. So things sounding better than they seem or than they actually are is something to really pay attention to. It may be just pay attention to how people are communicating with you and what your heart is signaling to you this month as you are communicating with others. And then do your own research and make your own decisions instead of letting others make those decisions for you. I feel like they're going to be offering you things by tooting your horn, by really lifting you up on a pedestal and like stroking your ego. So just pay attention to that.